Oh, hello. I believe we have audio, which is always nice. I like to hear things. Maybe that's just a me thing. Hope you are doing good. We're going to get started just 1 second here. There's links in the description that will help you join this jam. All right, let's get this started. Let's get this started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. I'm here for real. I'm here for real. Welcome! Welcome to Hyper Game Dev, everybody. My name is Liz, and I really love making games. My experience with that is limited, though it gets less limited with every week, and my thirst for knowledge knows no quenching. I hope you'll learn along with me and join me in having a little fun along the way. Today, we continue our weekly 1 game in 1 hour game jam. Now, this jam is non-competitive. And it's intended to be a way to get the game dev gears in our brains turning. Here are the rules. 1. Just try to make your entry a game. And what a game is totally up to you. Kit bash it, draw it on paper, or make every asset on the spot in a 3D engine. I don't care. It's all awesome to me. Number 2, your game should somehow fit the topic, which chat is welcome to suggest. Or I'll just come up with it on the spot based on whatever y'all are talking about or whatever's going on in the world right now. Number 3, you should make the most important parts of your game within the 1 hour time frame. This isn't super strict. It's okay to go overtime. It's okay to polish it or fix a bug. The time pressure is there for you to help facilitate the brain exercise that this is intended to be. If your entry is late, that's all right. Send it to me anyway. And we'll check it out at the top of next week's show. You can find all the links in the description, including an itch.io link. So if you do make it outside of Dreams, no problem. You can just upload it there. You can upload pictures there, whatever it is that works for you. There's also the Discord channel that you can get to where you can post links or whatever. Like I said, I feel like I'm using Dreams. What do we got in the house? We got HercUK in this house. Welcome on in, HercUK. It's good to see you. Yay, Dreams indeed. Hello, me. Hello, dreamers. Frank is also excited about the dreaminess of it. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to take it easy. I want to take it easy. And we got the server migration coming up, and I just wanted to get the most out of all these megabytes that I have left. Well, right now it'd actually be adding to my totals, so all the more reason. OMG, I guess that's mostly Z's. Liz. That's me. Good to see you, Pepe. Welcome on in. Also, we have patrons who help make this channel possible, to whom I am ever so grateful. You can find a link to the Patreon in the description box. There will be an after show that is free to everybody. You do have to go through Patreon first to get to it. It'll bring you back to YouTube. That's after this show. And then on Saturdays, we do a Patreon exclusive show. We also have a game jam that is exclusive to patrons. That also happens, if that interests you. Sometimes we do other streams too. We've got Daryl in this house. Daryl, hello. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you've been great. And yeah, so I don't see a chat suggested topic. So therefore, I am just going to figure it out. We have dreams. Yay, dreams. Yay, dreams indeed. Seems like Dreams is a vibe, and the migration is coming up, so maybe we could do something with that. Running out of space. If you don't know, Dreams is a creation tool that was made for the PlayStation console, and it still exists. You can still use it, although they have announced, Media Molecule announced, that they're not going to be supporting it with updates except for critical bug fixes after the end of this year. And they're actually switching servers, which will put a lot of limitations on Dreamers, which is kind of stressful, and everybody's a little panicked about it. Understandable. That's happening on Monday. So maybe we could go with that vibe. Something migration changing, pressure, less space, less is more, less is more. I like less is more. I'm going with that. Less is more. I don't really think it relates to the migration that much, but that's what I'm inspired to say. Less is more is our topic. So let me add that to the itch.io page, which I will show you right here so you can see what it is. We have had some people entering the jam via itch, which is really cool. People with different disciplines other than just digital game design. People in different engines in different places. So I need to make sure I update it here so that way they know what the topic is. Topic, let me get out the way. Topic, less is more. All right, and then let's put that here so we all see it. Topic, less is more. All right, so hopefully that will be communicated well. Someone was like, what's the topic? And I was like, I didn't know people were interested on itch who don't watch the stream. Here you go. So that's the topic. So this is what we'll say it is. Topic, we're going to put it everywhere. You cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. All right, so let's save it. There we go. And let's make sure we put it in the chat. We got its page in the house. Lee's is more. Lee's is enough. Lee's is enough. That much I can say. So let's put the topic in the chat. Topic, less is more. But also, yes, welcome in its page. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing great. We got lots of dreamers in this house. Love to see it. All right, so the clock hasn't begun yet, but the topic has been announced, so you could get started early, which is nice, but let's put the clock up there. Jablamo! There's the clock! Uh-oh, I've lost a few seconds. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right. No, this is fine. I'll just hurry up. I'll just hurry right on up. Here we go. No big deal. All right, new creation. Everything is fine, obviously. Super obvious, super fine. I'm fine. All right, let me just boop, boop. Okay, here we go. What'd I lose? 30 seconds? That's not bad. I've lost more seconds before. I've lost more seconds. So, okay, mechanics and scope. We must rein in our scope, and we must consider the mechanics. So, less is more is the topic. So, I guess I would want to think about carry capacity is kind of my first thought, right? Like I don't want to have like a heavy load. I want it to be lightweight. So I don't really know how to make a game of that. I guess like you have to like manage an inventory. Can I ask what less is more means as a topic and what we could do? Whatever you want. It means whatever it means to you. The topic is just a way to kind of jumpstart, you know? It's up to you. It's really up to you. And the point of the topic is to just like kind of make sure you actually did it, you know, after the jam was announced, right? It's just kind of a way to keep us on a similar page. So that way it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that was for this jam. Okay, you know, and it's up to you. You know, you could just name it less is more, make it something else. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I mean, I might not be that mad. But yeah, it's really up to you. It's up to you. What does it mean to you? How do you interpret it? And there's no wrong entry. You cannot do this wrong. All right? I promise you, you cannot do this wrong. But I'm glad you asked. Okay, so less is more. I'm gonna say to collect. Don't collect too much. Don't get too much. I kind of like that. Don't get too much. Like maybe it's like you could collect things that give you a lot of points, or you could collect things that don't give you a lot of points. And you also have to get to the end quickly. And if you get to the end, you've never made a game before. Okay, maybe that's true. I I feel like I've played experiences that you've made, and I guess they weren't games. Don't get too much, and then like, but get to the end. But get to the end. So maybe it's not really less is more, but it's fine. Less can be, in this case, less may not be more. So so it's like hold on to best things. Best only. So like you have to like drop, did we already say that pretty much? Not really. So you have to like drop things. Okay, I'm just kind of writing out my thoughts here so I have them. I'd rather just, okay. I really want it to be a good one. Drop low score things. Drop low score things. Yeah, just drop low score things. Okay. All right, so this is gonna be my game. You have to manage what you pick up, and also get to the end before time runs out. And so if you get to the end and it's like, well, I might as well just get a little bit of points, then that's that. Okay, this is not a great, we need to be really more clear about this. So there are high score items. I'm just really trying to map out exactly what's gonna be in it. High score collectibles is what it really is. High score collectibles would be an element. I'm going to make this a little different color because this is more important to what we're going to make. High score collectibles. Okay. Low score collectibles. And then we need a mechanic where we can run out of space. So limited space limited space can be managed. I might be in over my head with that. We'll see. And then finally, we need a time limit, right? So time limit or lose. Okay. So we need some things here. We need a level, right? Okay, I think that's gonna be what we do here. All right, so let me move these out of the way a little bit. So I need a level. We need something, we have to get to an end, right? And what is the level like? Is it fun? Is it just something? Does it matter? I'm just gonna try to throw together some simple platforming. Dreams has some good tutorials. You can make games in a lot of different ways. You could write down a game. You could make a board game. You really could. Like, it's up to you. But anyway, I won't pressure you because I don't really want you to feel pressure. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff away. How much time we spent on this? 6 minutes? Yoof. That's all right. I think my scope might be in a little danger because we do have to make like a level, right? And we have to make an inventory, like a very basic inventory. So those things concern me. Let's make a level. We also are going to want a character. I want it to be a simple character. I'm going to make it a sphere that collects cubes. It's going to be a sphere that collects cubes. Let's get the platforming puppet. No harm in using some things that are already there. I would like it to be a side-scrolling game, so let's modify the puppet to be side-scroller friendly. 2D movement would be great. And then I believe there's a setting in the puppet controller chip that will let me make it more like a side-scroller. Hopefully I can remember how to find that. We want to stay on screen or something like that. One of these, we definitely want to force possess. Okay, let's see where are we at here with this? Nice, side scroller, done. Okay, cool. And then what I'd like to do is I would like it to just be a sphere. Yeah, I just want it to be a sphere. So I'm gonna actually just hide all of the body parts is what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna put a sphere in here. Why do I just want it to be a sphere? I don't know, because I just think that's all it needs to be. So there's my character. Pimple simple, all right? Nothing too complex. Let me put this on the grid. Okay. Oh. All right, I don't want to be too boring about the way I describe this. Oh, it's more fun. Okay, so we want a character that is going to run around, I guess roll around in this case, and get stuff. Okay, there's our character. Make sure that it's not going to get in the way of the existing character. Anything you want, it's Paige. It can be an element, it could be a scene, it could be a dream. Sometimes I like to try to add a scoreboard and make it a full dream, but you don't have to. Oof. You don't have to. You really don't. You can do whatever you want. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the pressure today. Let me just cool off a little bit. Hydrate a bit here. It's hot. It's hot today. It's a hot day. A sphere, a magic sphere. Let's make it look a little more like that. Cool, I like that. It's a little more magical. Why not? Why not? Give it some purple vibes. No, it's okay. You can't get anything wrong, but I love that you're asking. I'm glad that you're asking. Please ask away, but there's really no way you can do this wrong. Like, yeah. Honestly, whatever you want. Like, because if you can, as long as you can send it to me, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay. And I just, I sit here and I challenge myself to make it a certain way just for my own personal, because it's like, what do you want to get out of this, right? Do you want to have fun? Do you want people to see what you made? Do you want to, for me, I want to improve my iteration skills. I want to be able to make a game quickly, easily, and it work. It have like functionality that is important, that matters to me. So that's really my goal. So as long as it feels like a game, I'm pretty happy. But that's just me. I don't want any of these sounds because it doesn't make sense. If we want to add sounds later, maybe we will, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, there we go. We got our character. Nice. So now, I do feel like the character by default doesn't move very well, so I'm going to make it move better. I'm going to say just turn lickety-splickety. We can give it some more speed. I want it to accelerate very quickly. I want it to decelerate very quickly. Like just like don't give me. I want a responsive character. That's what I want. Yeah, nice. Cool. The jump feels a little slow. That's a lot of gravity. How about just regular gravity? Lots of air control, good friction, and a little bit of jump height. Okay, so now I feel, whoa, is it gonna like move in the air? That's awesome. I like it. I guess I kind of want it to be heavier, don't I? I guess I want more gravity, so it like falls. Okay, I feel good about this. Can we give it a double jump? I don't know, I'm just feeling like a double jump is good here. You know? Boop, 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 boop. Sweet. Let's build a level. Let's build a level where we're going to be collecting things. I'm just going to design this ground a little differently. Yeah, it just feels a little, I don't know, defaulty. I want it to feel a little less defaulty. Whoop, shrinking it up. Shrink-a-dink. How's that? Does that feel, that feels like something. All right. And then if I want it to look nicer, let's make it green. Yeah, let's make it green, like grass. It's like grass. Maybe like, I don't know. And so you're collecting stuff. Very good. I kind of want this to be sharp. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want it to be sharp. I mean, because we're shapes here. And I just feel like it should emphasize shapeliness, since shapes are our characters. Like Pac-Man, but something happens if he eats too many cubes. Wow. Pac-Man with portion control. That is actually an interesting. I would try a nutrition-based Pac-Man game. I think there's something there. I'm going to do some sky stuff as well. So it is just like, you know, just a little more custom. You know, I want it to feel like what I'm, again, this is just a goal that I want, is I want it to feel like it's, you know, made with intentionality. Let's keep it blue. Let's go with real life here. We got green grass, blue sky. Checks out. All right, what do we got? Nice. Cool. Maybe a little more bright. All right, enough of that stuff. I'm gonna save what I got so we don't lose it, because that's never exciting. I am gonna make mine a scene. So if I do decide to get, I mean, I would like to do a scoreboard, but sometimes I don't get to it. I'm just gonna call it game, or let's just say less is more. We'll just give it that. So now we need to start thinking about mechanics. I guess we do want to do, well, I want to build a level too. So that way we can put items out there and start collecting them. We do need to start thinking about mechanics though, very soon. Okay, Liz? Okay. Heard. Okay, so let's, you know, we can jump. We got jumping. That's totally allowed. Not an issue. We could have like alternate paths you can take. You know, what are you gonna do? I don't know. It's up to you. All right, let me see what this feels like. Whoop, whoop. Whoa, almost didn't make it. Yep. Okay, so that's a little too high. We can't actually get up there. So we need to make this a little shorter if we want it to be jump upable. You wish you knew how to make a countdown timer. Well, I actually need to do that, so maybe I could help you. Let's see if I can help you. I'm gonna make a microchip for the global stuff. Let's see, maybe I can help you. So I'm going to make a big old microchip for my global logic. And so it depends, you know, on like how much time you want to count down from. I'm gonna say you have to get through it in 30 seconds just to keep it super fast. I'm gonna have a way for us to check that time. Now, there might be some different ways you can approach this, but one way is just fill it up, fill the timer all the way up, and set countdown, and then it'll count down. And if I take this current time right here and I output it to a number displayer, then that's gonna output the countdown. And that's your countdown. Blammo. So, you know, hopefully that was helpful. Okay, I want to get this on the grid, ideally. No, don't worry about the grid. I just want to move it. Let's put it maybe above our other timer. I feel like it belongs near the center. Oh my gosh, that was fast. Okay, maybe 30 seconds is a little too fast. Let's go with 60 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like 30 seconds was a little fast. So I'm gonna make it 60. All right, you got 60 seconds to complete it. I think that's not bad. I'm gonna adjust the default appearance a little bit. So again, I just feel like I did more than nothing. Let's give it a little bit of background, a little painterly fade. Maybe shrink this down. 60 seconds is absolutely 1 minute. And you know, I thought about having a 1 minute, but you know what I like about making it 60 is then we only have 2 digits and we don't have to worry about a third and then a colon, a third digit and a colon. But absolutely, 60 seconds is totally 1 minute. Couldn't agree more. I think that's a good length. You know, it could be better, longer or shorter. Maybe we'll adjust it. You know, I want it to feel fair. Okay, that's... All right, so there I made some... I guess it should be like purple. It should like match the character, right? In some way. That would probably be nice. Let's give it a purple vibe. Does that kind of match? Yeah, it kind of matches. It kind of matches. And then Maybe some brightness. I don't know about that texture on the inside. I don't know that that really matches. Maybe we could get... Oh, that's the text. Maybe we could get it like... I almost want to make it like green-ish, like just a little green. All right, cool. Something about the font doesn't feel right. I feel like the font should be purple as well. I'm just going to drag it from the border color, plug it right in there. And it's the same old color. The font doesn't feel right either. I feel like it should emphasize shapeliness. Shapeness. All right, this is fun. Okay, so there's your timer. It's counting down. Thank you, It's Paige, for inspiring me to get that out of the way before it's too late, which happens often. Okay, that's the nature of the jam. All right. I kind of want like a clock symbol, but that's getting too much. All right, so level design. So we shrunk down this block. That should be jump-onable, perfectly jump-onable. Let me go ahead and test that out. Whoop, yoop. You know, I don't want to think too much about the level design. I like how we can't jump higher. I actually hate that. Oh, because the character model is colliding. We don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that. No, thank you. So I'm going to try to make this not collide if possible. Oh, you know what it actually is? It's this collision box over here. Very similar to the one in Unreal Engine. I feel very confident in saying that Dreams' puppet system was inspired by Unreal Engine's mannequin system. Although, oh, this is slow. Although, Unreal's is maybe better. And maybe Unreal's was based on something. Oh yeah, we can go fast. Okay, that's too fast. That's too fast. All right, cool. Because if it's too fast, then I got to make more level. All right, let's keep making some level here. I'm just going to clone some stuff. Let's make some good grid sizes so we can get around. I don't really care about death. You know, I don't really want to kill you. So I'm just going to not have death drops, you know, hazards in that sense. It's not really the point of the game. It's not in our scope outline. So therefore, not important. I'm just gonna not think too hard about this. Just do some stuff. Yeah, we could put things up here. Like you can get some high, if you make your way up here, you get like a high score one. Level design is fun. This is what Dreams is great for. Quick iterating. Gosh, it's nice to be in an engine that I know what I'm doing. I do Unreal Engine streams on Mondays. I also switch up the engine I use in these jams. I've been using HercUK. Whoa, okay, that's a tough starter jump. I feel like that's not a nice starter jump. I've been using HercUK, which is a mobile app that has some logic very similar to Dreams. Okay, so this is I like this. I'm okay with this. It's a little like chaotic, like where am I? Why am I here? Where is everything? So that's not my favorite. We could, I think it would be neato if we added a mechanic where you could zoom out. This was not in the plan at all. It just wasn't. So I just want to tell myself that now, right off the bat. If we zoom out, so I guess I'll use a timer for that maybe, and we could say. Sure, let's make it 1 second. I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna make it speed. And then we could just say, like, if you press, X is jump. Maybe just, well, we know, because we need buttons for stuff, for picking up items and whatnot. L1 and R1. Let's say L1 zooms you out. This is arguably a mistake, and I just do want to like say that. Like, I have a feeling I'll look back on this and be like, you didn't need that feature. You didn't need that feature at all. We want it to go backwards, so I'm going to multiply it by -1. That will be nice. That will help it. Oh gosh, we're spending a lot of time on this. It is not in the outline. You got to follow the outline, Liz. You got to. All right. we do need to make this remote control if we're going to test it here. All right, there we go. And then if we want... Oh, man, what happened here? My controls got... Oh, because the character started moving. Okay. So if I hit L1, it goes down, and then I'll have R1 bring it back up. All right. Uppy, downy. And then we could have this go into the camera distance. Oh, because it's remote control. Okay, I see. So don't go in there, or don't be remote control. Go into the camera distance. I guess that's what I want. Oh, wrong direction. It's going the wrong way. So we actually would want to swap that where L1, because I feel like L1 is zoom out. Is that just me? I don't know. It just feels like a zoom out. And then R1 can go in here. I was hoping we could zoom out a lot further than that. So it's going to be a little tricky because we need it to be at a default point, right? And then if we want it to increase to be fuller, that's going to be a little tricky, actually. Because then by default, it's going to be zoomed out. I mean, I guess that's not bad. Let it be. Just let it be. That's good enough, Liz. You're getting distracted. Liz, you're getting distracted. Okay. Let's get this inventory, or collectibles. Let's get collectibles first. It's hard to make an inventory when you can't collect anything. We said cubes, right? Okay, so let's get a cube. I'm not going to worry too much about particle effects and sounds. I would like that, but this is a quick iteration jam. I just don't think it's necessarily the best use of my time, especially since we apparently are going to do an inventory system. Okay, let's make this a little smaller, and maybe it could stand out nicely. I'm going to make them yellow and a little bright and shiny. Maybe not that shiny. Let's see how that looks. All right, it's a little hard to see against the green. So let's see if we can go opposite of green, and let's make it like red. And then I guess we could have, we'll make them different sizes. So like here's a small one. There's a medium one, and then this will be a big one. And the big ones are worth more. All right, and the most items you can have are, you can have up to 10 things. All right, so we're gonna need a UI for that. So that way you know how many you can collect. Okay, I think we could make that a little bigger there. So these are our collectibles. I'm gonna move them somewhere else. Let's put them over here. It doesn't make any sense that you could hold these. That's all right. I mean, like, do we have a bag? Like, where are they being held? I guess we can have them like tagging along like Yoshi eggs. That seems possible. So then we could do less. We could do less. Let's do, hey, less is more. That's the topic. That's how we're gonna do this. Let's say we have these tags trailing behind. Maybe how many? You were trying to learn how to make a 5-minute countdown timer. I hope you got it figured out. Let me know if you have any questions. Welcome back. I'm excited for you. I kind of, let's say you can collect 4 things. So I'm gonna get these tags and let's put them in the puppet. So hopefully they move with the puppet. It's hard to tell. Let me get into test mode so I can test and see how the logic is behaving. All right, there's our tags behind us, and the tags are with us. They just flop around. I kind of would like the tags not to flop around. That's a tall order. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that one, Liz. I think that's a whole other thing, you know? I'd love for them to be like Yoshi eggs, you know, like in Super Mario Brothers, when Super Mario 3, or Super Mario World, that's the one. And the eggs like bounce behind. That would be neat, but oh well. That's too hard. That's too much. So we can't do that. But if you have time, Liz, you can think about it. We won't. All right, let's get this a little lower. So we'll swing around a bit. That's all right. You know, you could tether it. I could think, Lise, what? Sure about that? Sure about that? Sure about... Okay, well, she's doing it, so... I see her doing it, so I really don't know what else to say. Like, you know, her constitution is what it is. Oh, God. And then you have to, like, get these lined up on here. Like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Oh, my God. Please. Please, please. Oh, okay, that got on there. Nice, nice. Okay, we got these tags, and this is where the items are gonna go, is on these tags. We don't want this to be colliding at all whatsoever. Why did I do this? Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it'll be fun. All right. All right, so there's the tags, and then what we could do with, which is just, what a risk. Yeah, we're gonna try a connector. I know, guys, I know. Let's make it elastic, and let's say this is the parent, and this is the child. There it goes. Oh, man. Oh, God. It should start over this way. All right, if you don't mind. And then let's get this a little better centered on here. And then we want to define the elastic as not being that long. It is not that long. And yet it certainly is behaving like it's long. Maybe make it super strong. Oh, God. No, you want it to collide. Collision is what you want for it. You want it to collide. That's part of the point. All right, so that way when you move, it drags along. You know, oh, God. Oh, it's risky. Oh, the risk is real. Maybe tighten it a little bit. And then we don't want to be able to see this. Well, we do for the sake of testing. We want to be able to see it. Like, it's just gonna fly all over the place. Oh, it's such a mistake, guys. It's such a mistake. It's such a mistake. We could make it a follower. We could put a follower on it. Oh, God. I'm going to disconnect this possess puppet tag because I don't feel like it being connected. And I'm going to put a follower on here just so we can get it to follow. Guys, I am feeling risky today. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess it's just being back in dreams. I'm just like, oh, it's dreams. It'll be fine. You will not necessarily be fine. Good luck. Good luck there. Good luck there. All right, let me see if this follower helps it stay in control. It's colliding with... Nope. You know what? Nope. Nah. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that stuff. Gotta know when to quit. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. It was a fun idea, but nah. Now the follower might actually work better, actually, if I think about it. If I think about it, it might actually be a more effective way of doing this. Assuming it's actually connecting, which I can't prove that it is at all. Why not? Hey, what's up, Simon? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I am attempting to do things that I should probably not. I am pushing myself to... why am I doing this? Stop it. Listen to yourself, please. Get snap out of it. I will not do this. I will just do the right things. Oh, that's a good idea. Put an invisible wall. That's a great idea. Gosh, I wish I hadn't already smartened up and realized I need to not do any of that whatsoever. But I've smartened up. Okay, so now it just follows behind us. Oh, and the whole character doesn't collide. Great, we're killing it over here. Oh my God. All right, so we just want the block here not to collide. Where are all these groups? What has happened? Oh man, okay. Well, we don't even really want that to collide, truth be told, because then that's gonna cause, well, I guess it's not a problem. All right, great. We're in good shape here. We're in great shape. We're back. We're back. We're back in it. All right, so I'm so silly because look what we could do, y'all. Look what we could have done all along. I could have just put on these blocks bouncing. I could just make the blocks bouncy. Dude, I don't even need logic for that. You know what I mean? Just make them squashy. Just make them squashy, and then when they get there, they'll be bouncing. Let's put some logic on here. I'm gonna say that if you get, so let's say, because we want to be able to obtain it, right? So it's going to need to be obtainable. I'm gonna put a wireless on here, and I'm gonna say, get big. Get big. Okay. So that's what this is. Probably should be cube-shaped. Oh, man. I wasted some time. I wasted some precious time, y'all. So precious. Okay. It's okay. It's a lesson I needed to learn. All right, there's that. The player is going to be looking for that to detect it and grab it. And then this will be if it's gotten. So I'm going to say got big. We have get big and got big. If you get big, then you've collected it. If you got big, then you have gotten it. And then let's make another one for drop big. Drop. Sorry. Drop big. Okay, cool. And then we'll have that for each of these. But it's not really just drop big, it's drop this one. So how do you choose which one to drop? It's just going to be the last one. You just drop the last one, period. We can't make it more complicated. We don't have time to make it more complicated than that. That's just the way it has to be. All right, cool. So drop big, but we should just say drop, right? And then it should be like a queue. Oh God, we need exclusive gates. That's what we need here. So and it's only the last one. Oh my God. So we need priorities. Oh my God. This is not where I want to do it. I don't want to do it here. So let's just leave it like this. I'm going to leave it like this. And then we're going to clone this logic and put it on all of them. So let's replace that there. And then we want it to say, it's okay. We're getting in the zone a little bit. We're going to say that this is get medium or med. And this one is got med. We need some signals that indicate that it's been got. How do we know it's been got? I don't know. I guess we don't really need this. I guess we don't really need this one. Yeah, I don't think we need it. I'm going to get rid of that for now. We might only need the wireless. I don't know. Let's say get small. All right. Great. Let's just leave it like that. Oh, we need to change the zone sizes. Yeah, we should change the zone sizes to match. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Okay, we kind of had it just like one. Yeah, nice. And then we'll do the same over here. Change its zone size. No problem. Everything is fine. Drag it on top. Maybe it needs to be a little smaller. Beautiful. All right, there we go. Now, how's it going to collect these things? I'm going to put a wireless... just a way for it to see those things that we just set up on there. I really need it to be... I'm going to put it on the face. I'm going to put it on its face. Just right there on its face. We actually need a few of those. So why don't I actually make this a microchip? We'll just stick it on its face. And then this, let me just make sure that that's kind of like staying, I'm sure it is facing forward, but I just want to see it. Yeah, it looks fine. All right. Cool, cool, cool. And then on here, I'm going to put 3 wireless signals for each possible one that you can get, right? So they're all gets, they're all for getting, but one of them is for small, and one of them's for medium, and one of them's for big. Get small. Get small. Get medium. It's like a obscure British insult. And then get big. Get small, why don't you? All right, so there's all of that. Wonderful. And when it's got, I guess if we have tags on here, we need to activate teleporters, right? We want teleporters to be activated, I think would be how this should work, right? I'm just gonna move these back. We want teleporters to come on, so that way it teleports to the tags. And which tag will it teleport to? Well, it depends on which one's available. So we're gonna need to set that up. I'm gonna get an exclusive gate. 4 exclusive gates, since we have 4 slots. Where's those at? What do those look like? They look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's 4 of those. I guess I'll do them vertically. And we're going to want them to power on the tags in a certain order of priority. So the first one will be 1. I'm going to say that's this one. I'm going to make it a priority of 1. I think, wait, maybe higher is higher priority? I always forget if higher or lower is higher priority. We'll find out. 2, because to me, a lower number is a higher priority, but I think the higher number is. It always confuses me, but we'll get it sorted. Because all I got to do is hook up a signal to each one, whichever one comes on first. Higher the number, the higher the priority. All right, so what we want to be the first priority is the one that's closest to us. So that one will turn on. And then we want the second one to turn on, and the third one to turn on, and then the fourth one. All right. And so we can only have 4 at a time. I'm going to get a selector, and we're going to say whichever one of these you get. So it depends which one this is matters, right? Because that's going to increase your score a certain amount. So I'm going to say we want a way to keep track of score and increase your score. I'm going to use scoreboard stuff for that, just so that's already getting set up. Yeah, we'll just call it score. And there we go. It's going to add. And the number that it adds will be dependent on which one of these wireless you hit. So, and then I'm going to actually have it go through the, go through these gates. All right, we got Crooked Vulture in this house. How you doing? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing a game where less is more. That's our topic. You can collect stuff, and you got to get to the end, but you have to get rid of things if you get something else that you want. So you kind of almost have like a maximum amount that you can get, right? I guess ideally you want 40 points. I guess all these needs to be in each of these. Right, 40 points would be, or whatever, I don't know if 40. I don't know how much they're going to be worth. I guess like 5, 10, 15. So I guess 15 times 4, whatever that is the highest score you can get. Yeah, I have had distractions of mechanics that I didn't outline, which was my mistake. And I feel like it's going to be my downfall. But that's okay. Still good to see you. Okay, so that's going to all of them. That's not going to all of them. This one is. So I just want to make sure it's going to all of them. And then, so this is the small. If we get small, then we want it to be 5 points. If we get medium, it's 10 points. And then I'm going to make it 20 points. Yeah, it's like, whoa, that's better. Okay, no, don't do that. Just make it 15. I don't know. It's just do it that way. All right, so there's 15. Wonderful. So in these, great. And then we want it to add. Now, we want it to come from the exclusive gate, so it has to have been allowed through. But then we have to say, if you get rid of something, it has to know how much to subtract. That's where I think I've gotten in over my head. So it has to know what is in each one. It has to remember that. How am I gonna do that? I guess we could use variables. I think that's probably the best way. So I'm gonna get 4 variables. Oh my God. Oh my God. And we'll put these in there. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I guess what we want to say is how many of each score do you have? And then it just adds it based on that. And it'll subtract it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it's just it's a good time to dream. It's a good time to dream. It deserves it. Guys, I think I got in over my head. Okay. Right. So do we want it to subtract it if I think it should just check to see what one is being removed. So it needs to know what's in each slot, right? So we kind of need let's have, oh my God. Let's say okay, I have a very strange idea. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on this one, this is our GOT signal. This is bad. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Which means it's often a good idea to scale down if it seems like it's not gonna happen. Will I actually do that? I don't know. I am sorry. I am sorry. So let's shrink this down. Okay, so I mean, I think the easiest way to reduce the scope would be to reduce the number of slots. So I'm gonna say you only get 3 slots. I think that's the only way we speed this up in a reasonable manner. All right? I probably should do less slots, but then it's not a game anymore, so we have to keep some slots. Okay, so what this is gonna do is this is going to connect with a wireless signal on our item bar. All right, and this will tell us what is in each slot. This will communicate what's in each slot. But we want it to say GOT. You don't need to clarify what it is. I mean, we do want to clarify what it is. You absolutely want to clarify what it is. No, you do. So I want these to be named GOT. Okay, we got this. This is going to not get, this is GOT. This is GOT. And we want this wireless to be GOT. And what we want to do is we want to actually label, we want to put numbers. We want to assign ID numbers. So I'm going to say that this one is 15 because it's the biggest one, right? This one is 15. And so that's going to be sending out that signal. And then as soon as it sees, once it teleports there, which we need to add the teleporters. That's also important. How does it know which slot to go in, Liz? I don't know. I don't know. Well, whichever one's on. It'll go to whichever one is on, right? And then it needs to turn it off. So as soon as it gets it, we want it to only pulse on the slot. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. Okay, but I'm proud of myself for being so ambitious. So let's pulse from each of these. So instead of turning on the tag, it's just going to briefly pulse it. So that way, everything won't teleport at the wrong times. We just have to make sure you can't collect multiple items. But if you can drop things, I say if you drop it, you destroy it. I think that's the only way to make this work. If you drop, it's destroyed. I think that will be easier. Okay, so this is fun. Cool, so there's that. And then this is the GOT signal. It's always going to be looking for a slot. We don't want it, yeah, and the only time it's going to ping the slot is if we actually get it, right? And then we want it to teleport. We want the teleporter to turn on. So we need a way to turn it on and off, right? So I'm going to say, let's just have it off by default. Get big. I guess we actually want a got big. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. And I want this to be, like this. Got big. I think. Oh, God. It's just, geez. So this teleporter will turn on if we got a big. But which big? It has to know which big, Lise. It can't just be any big, I think. Because otherwise all the bigs will come. It has to, so you have to make this a zone. It has to be a certain one. Well, yeah, because then if you make this a zone, okay. So we're gonna say, oh my God, this is bad. No, it's good. It's fun. It's a good exercise. Got big. No, if you hear me negative self-talking, that's my own personal problem. I don't really believe any of it. You know, it's like this is worthwhile no matter what happens. I'm already like eulogizing this. So let's say that if you collect it, you won't distract me by asking questions. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. No, but like, you know, I'm here. I'm here first, and then I'm here. Okay, I think. So we want to say that if you're nearby it, so really what I want is for this to be, this is not gonna work. Like there's so many bugs that are gonna happen and are gonna need to be fixed, like period. So I just want to say that. So if you got big, it should turn that on. So what we'll want to say is, we'll want a selector. I'm just gonna make it a binary selector. But this doesn't make sense, Lise. You want you want the binary selector to be on here, so that way this turns it on or off. Plug it into this. But yeah, but it has to be a selector, right? It has to be a selector, so it'll send the signal in, right? We want it to send the signal in if it's true. So if it sees it, if this pulse happens, and it was one of these, so that means we need like an AND gate. Oh my God, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The scope was too big. Guys, I didn't do my scope well. It's all right. That's what I'm gonna take away from this, and that's what I'm gonna learn. So let's just pretend like maybe this will work out. So this is the big one. So that'll be one half of the signal, and the other half will be this pulse. And if both of those are true, then I want you to ping one of these. We don't even get to like try it ahead of time. This is, oof. We want this to be the same, except we want it to be got medium and then got small. It's, oh man, I should have thought smaller. Maybe I'll finish it in the after show. Okay, so there's that. Let's get some more gates, some more AND gates here to tell it not to happen. You need this in all of them. You know that, right? Like, I'm just saying, Lise, you need it in each one. I didn't mean to be negative. I'm just saying. It needs to be in all of them. And then what you really should do is plug this up to each one. Wow. Gets my game dev gears turning. I tell you that right now. It sure does. So it should pulse all these on. I feel like we're gonna run into some timing issues. I don't think you should do it with the pulse, because I think you're, yeah, you're gonna run into some timing issues because it's gonna be delayed. So what you have to do, and probably, that's a hard probably, and I only know this stuff because I've used this before, but you know, I mean, this is true with a lot of engines. Yeah, it's over the head. I'm sorry. I try to pick ideas that won't go over heads, but I did not do that this time. I did not do that. Yeah, it's over my own head, honestly. And I apologize. My goal is to be simpler when I do these. But sometimes I got so excited about my idea, you know, and I wanted to do it. But like, you know, here we are. But it's okay, you know, it's okay not to do it right every time. So this one's medium because, like I said, super valuable learning experience. And then we'll put these in here. And then what this will do, in theory, is trigger the teleporter. In very much theory. It always seems to, yeah, yep. Always seems to snowball. Wait, where did that one go? This is how dreams always seems to go for you. Oh, the most simple ideas always seems to snowball into an epic project. Yeah, I understand that. What's up, Donnie? Good to see you. I got in over my head. I really did. You never look too much into doing gameplay stuff. Oh, okay. I love it. I love it in dreams. I really do. It's my favorite part of dreams. You know, and everybody's got different favorite parts of dreams. And it's anything. Unreal Engine, you know, Unreal Engine is known for its graphics. Me, I'm all up in the logic. That's just what I like. That's just what I like. But I guess you maybe were interested more in graphic stuff, which is understandable because that's also cool. We also haven't defined where these teleporters go. I mean, it should just go to the default tag is where it should go, if I'm being honest. Like, if I just take this off and I turn on one of these tags, it should just jump there. Yeah. All right. Great. Your favorite part is playing. That's fair. Man, that's fair. We need more players. We need more players in this dang community. Okay, so if you collect it, in theory, it'll do that. I doubt it will. That's the get big. So if, all right, so that's, and then what this will, wait, what does get big do? Wait, what does that do? Oh, this I think will just send a signal back. Wait, will it? Uh-oh. Let me see. So this is right next to it. So this is get small, get big. So these should be right detecting on top of each other. So if I put a signal in here or here, these should be right on top of it. Oh, it's not on top. There we go. There it is. Now it's on. Okay, so we do have to have a signal in there. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see. Got it. All right. Undo. I just had to quickly check, make sure I understand how things work. I sometimes do. So I'm going to put this in there. 5 minutes. Oof. That's the cool part of dreams. Whatever you like doing, you're valuable. Oh, I love that. Yeah, and there's not another platform quite like it in that sense, because it has all of those components built in. Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's Paige says, my masterpiece is finally created. I am so excited to see it. I'm so excited. I hear the sarcasm. I'm still excited. This is the GOT signal. This will be the same on each of the, we don't know where we are. Okay. Let's put this here. We do want to make sure it's lined up nicely. It's probably not. It is. It looks wonderful. And then put this here. This is going to be rough. It's going to be rough. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. So then this is not going to work. So let's just, can we just like test it? Like, I haven't even tested it at all. Oh God. Oh, we got one. But then we immediately put it back down. It's not staying attached. See, it's the bug testing. It's the bug testing that we didn't give time for. So why does it not stay attached? I'm gonna stick this all to the screen. I know, no, it's like, and I guess in some ways I could lower the scope like significantly and just say, you just collect them and you win. But yeah, I don't know. I always feel disappointed when I have to do that. I'd rather just like let it go as not being complete, personally. That's my preference. Okay, so let's just see what happens in test mode if we get this. So why does it unconnect? Oh, it's whenever we leave the area. But what's supposed to stay is the switch over here. Oh, maybe we didn't set that up. We didn't set the, well, yeah, no. So there it is. It should stay. The teleporter is still on. See, the teleporter is still on. So why is it not still stuck? We're not emitting things, but it should still stay on there. That I actually just don't understand why that wouldn't stay stuck on. Because the teleporter is still on. What? What? Why? Why? I don't actually understand that. Oh, because the tag goes off. Oh, so we need it to say back that it's in slot 1. That's what we need. That's what we don't have. That's what we don't have. That's what's the problem. So we have to say if this is true, if the got is true on this particular one, then keep on that tag. That's what we have to do. Okay. So then it should stay stuck to it. So we want to have this output go in here, and this, oops, wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, yeah. Wait, maybe it wasn't the wrong one. Good, good, great. Okay, so then it should stick. Yeah, we got it, we got it. It's not going down no line. What is the game at this point? I don't know. That's okay if you went slightly off topic. It's at least you got something done, right? But, you know, I got something. Not done, but I got it. As far as going down the line goes, I don't really know what's going on there. Why did that not work? Why did it not put... I know, no, I'm excited that at least that much worked. I'm proud of that. I am. Why it's not doing the others? Oh, wait, it is. Oh, it is doing the others. It just doesn't look good. And they're just like really hard to collect. But it did collect the other one as well. Send it to me, it's Paige. Send it my way. Yeah, this is not, I'm declaring it up. We're not, no. I did my best. I did my best. I will try to finish it in the after show, though. That will be what we do. Unless you come through. It's a public free after show. You don't have to be a patron. You just have to go through Patreon to get the link. It'll bring you back to YouTube. But before we do that, I will be checking out the things that you made. So if you just send it to me, it's Paige, then we'll be in good shape. This is the best I did. I came up with a mechanic. I did a great job, but I kind of came up with a couple mechanics. But I came up with it, fit the theme, and I also tried to consider scope, but didn't quite work out. The idea was that you would have these different items that had different scores. So the big block would give you a big score. A little block would give you a small score. And you have to get to the end before the timer runs out. And then they'd be scattered throughout the level. And so let's say you only found 3 little ones, but then right at the end you see a big one. It's like, oh, I want a big one. But then you have to drop one of the little ones and then pick up the big one. And that was my idea. Less is more. We did kind of get where it picks them up. I kind of, you know, as far as scope goes, it got too big because there's a lot of bugs, and that's sort of what I didn't consider with deciding on scope, is having to fix bugs because it's a finicky thing. And so, but, you know, we can imagine what it would have been dropping off items. I will try to continue it in the after show and see if we can't put it together, if that interests you. We can also check out things you're working on, other projects and whatnot. But yeah, thank you so much for almost being a game. I had fun making you, and I learned a lot. Take good care, and thank you for teaching me stuff. But let's see what y'all made. We also, thanks. I think it was good ideas too, Donnie. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's you know, and it's that balancing act. It's that balancing. And that's what I love about the 1 hour game jam. That's why I love doing it, is because it forces me to realize how long things actually take. Next time, like the next time I'm working on a bigger project and I'm like, let's add an inventory. I'll be like, wait a minute. This is going to add more work than I might realize. And then I can make better decisions based on that. Maybe I say, you know what, maybe we don't have an inventory. Maybe we skip that. And it just gives me a better sense of those things, and I really appreciate that, and I love that about the time pressure. So HercUK has something. Its page says, I started Dreams 4 months ago, so I'm a noob. So sorry mine's not amazing. Really? Really? Well, I bet it's still cool. Sounds ambitious for 1 hour. An admirable effort. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like in my head, I was like, okay, look, all that it is putting items in a row and then you just get rid of them. Like, it sounds easy, right? Like, sounds easy. But then, yeah, it does also sound ambitious. It sounds easy in it. It's not easy. No, I was in over my head. But I learned so much. And like I said, I'm going to continue working on it because I think it's actually a pretty cool idea. And it sounds like a fun game to me. Let's see what y'all did. First, before we dive into things, always sounds easy. I know. But, like I said, for next week, I'm going to have I have one less thing to consider. And next week, I'll be like, I am not going to put an inventory. I don't know much, but we're not going to have items. You can't collect things. That much I know. So that's worth something. All right, let's see what itch entries we got, if any. And based on that, we'll check them out or not. No submissions on the itch page. Let's get back to Dreams then and see what those submissions are like. Up here, we've got Less is More by its page. And then HercUK made something as well. Let's see what its page put together in 1 hour. Collectible game. Ooh, okay, cool. This looks nice. Look at the trees. We got grass. Okay, this is vibes. This is total vibes. I'm digging it. Collect crystals and find the door. Can you do it? Nice. Nice mechanic. The scope seems doable. Dude, I feel like you made a game. I feel like you made a game. All right, let's check it out. This is by its page. Less is More. Made in 1 hour. Ooh. Okay. All right, here we are. We got we got a flashlight? Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Yo, I like this. Yes, grab the crystals, find the door. Okay, here we go. We got some outdoor, listen to those bugs. This is some legit outdoor sounds. I don't know if I have them. I do have them all. 4 out of 4. Bam. Got them. Now I gotta find the door. I think my flashlight broke. No, it's still there. Is this a door? Is that what a door is? That doesn't really look like a door. I've seen a lot of doors. So I think part of the game is finding the door. Okay. Let's see. Those little dots. Okay, door. Alright, you're a sneaky one. You're a sneaky door. I can respect that. Maybe... You got inspiration from Slender. Find the pages. Right. So find the crystals, but find the pages. Very nice. I mean, it definitely has that creepy feel. For sure. You've certainly succeeded at that. And the door. Oh, this door. Is it hidden, or am I just doing a bad job? I almost wish I followed the crystals earlier on. We're gonna find this door, chat. Chat, I believe we can find this door. And if you guys see the door, it's okay. You can tell me. You can tell me where to find it. I won't be mad at you. Purple portal. Okay, that helps. Oh, I think I see it. I found it. I found it. Purple portal. That's all I needed to hear, y'all. That's all I needed to hear was purple portal. Say purple portal, I'm there. I got skills when it comes to being told what to do. You kept losing in editor mode, so it's a sneaky one. It's a sneaky door. We got there. We got there. We did it. Yes! I can do it! I win! Yay! Awesome! You're most welcome. Thank you for making it. You got a, look at that! You got an intro, you got an outro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You even got my old username. So you can't be that old of a dreamer. Wow, or that new of a dreamer. You must have been around for a little while. You know what my old username was. How'd you know my old username? What are we developing today? Today we do a game jam, a 1-hour game jam every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We do a 1-hour game jam. This is a game made by It's Page. It is, the topic was less is more. And, you know, the topic doesn't have to always be manifest. It's about trying. Isn't this a great one? Isn't this a great one? Like, it's like this, you made a game. You prioritized making it a game we can play, a game we can enjoy. It has a goal. The instructions are clear. I mean, this is great. Like, you did an amazing job. I will say, it's like it's less in the sense, it's only 4 items, right? And that's a good game. And by making it so small, you were more likely to finish the game, you know? And then you just go to the door and you win. That's a game. That's a really nice game. Good job. High five. A lot done in 1 hour. I agree. Excellent work. It's Paige. And you found me back on Twitch. Nice. Yes. Yes. I knew it. I was like, I've seen you around. I've seen you around. I'm really glad you came through. And you made such a great game. Awesome work. Made in only 1 hour, too. 1 hour. Not bad. Looks like we have something from HercUK as well. Awesome work. It's Paige. Thank you again. Amazing. HercUK agrees. It's very nice. Hyper Game Dev 1 hour jam. Less is more. Collect the stars to progress. Yes, good work, Paige. Indeed. Good work. That's a fist bump, is what that is. I'm not punching you. That would be mean. All right. Thank you for joining in. Every Friday we do this. Every Friday. All right. We've got Collect the Stars to Progress. Let's go by HercUK. 1 star. I love it. See, both of you went with like a very like wise interpretation of the prompt. Cause like you literally made a game that wasn't too much. It wasn't too much. You literally went for less being more. Because look what we got. 1 star. 1 star. Oh, wait. Wait. Look, you can collect 2 stars. I spoke too soon. There's more than less. This one has more than, I was like, oh, you just collect 1 star and you move on. That's it. Oh, cool. Wow. So we have like these little sections. And it's like each one gets more. So it starts out with less and then you start collecting more for each section. I love that. This is very creative. Because it's almost like having a game. Sorry, I turned the sound off. Let me hear these stars. I feel like these stars make some sound. Oh, yeah. It's like, it reminds me of like a bigger game, right? Where you have like worlds and you go in between the worlds, right? Except it's all like in one little map. It's kind of cool. It's kind of novel in a way. Because it feels... And then it seems like it's similar, right? Like you sort of like cloned the same area and then it kind of gets extended every time. I really like this. This is kind of neat. All right, we got to get these. We got to get these stars. Also, beautiful assets. This looks like some Ian Sane artist work. I would have to say this must be some Ian Sane artist work. I recognize those rocks anywhere. Booyah, indeed. Indeed. Wait, did we already go that way? Or is this, are we gonna win? Did we win? We won! We won! We did it! I loved it! I loved it! Really, really cool. And I love, you still went with something that wasn't as complex as my idea. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. But beyond that, you found this like really interesting idea of like bundling these areas together and having specific goals within them. I think that's kind of neat. And it's like satisfying. I feel the reward going through each section. Like you could have had it be collect 20 stars or whatever it is, right? But then I kind of would have been like, oh, I'm collecting 20 stars. It's almost like this breaks up the monotony of collecting things, you know? Which is really nice. It's really nice. It makes it just feel like I'm not going to be dragging on finding things. And, you know, with its pages, there was only 4 things to collect. So that didn't feel like dragging on at all. That one felt like nice and snappy. Oh, it's drink water. Drink water makes great assets too. Drink water also makes awesome grounds and rocks and dirts and things. Very nice. Its pages had only 4 things, and that felt nice and snappy. And this one, it manages to still feel nice and snappy, even though it's given us a bunch of stuff. Look at that. Oh, I'm like, yes, I collected that. Awesome. Awesome work. I love it. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's such a, I'm going to play it one more time. Because it's just a nice, quick, easy one. It's quick. It's quick. Look at that satisfaction. It's very nice. Well, you get the idea. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for submitting that. Like, it makes me think, because I really am interested in like mobile games and making mobile games, and this one feels like it really gets to the heart of what makes mobile games fun, which is like being rewarded along the way and not feeling like it's dragging on. Like you really achieve that really well. Thank you for your submission. It's Paige says it was fun. I'm glad it was fun. I have fun too. I don't think we got any submissions today over on Itch. So that's it. That's our jam today, y'all. We did it. We did the whole thing already. I'm going to try to continue to finish my game. Yes, HercUK. Well done. I'm going to try to finish the game that I started. But also, maybe, what are you working on? Are you working on some music? Are you working on some assets, some shapes, some games of your own? Maybe you drew something on paper and you want to share it. Whatever it is. I'm going to be doing this after show. Again, you can get the link from the Patreon page. It is in the description, and it will be an unlisted video. You'll just hop right over here, back to YouTube. It'll be a live chat, everything. It's totally free. It's just a way to advertise the Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, these are the people who help make Hyper Game Dev possible. Thank you so much for that support. I will be back tomorrow and be doing Survive Escape. That will be in Dreams. It will be we'll be doing inventory stuff. So more chaos for me, which is just fun. And then we'll do on Monday a Unreal Engine stream. So yeah. Yes, you're one of them. You're one of the patrons, Pepe, and thank you for being such a great supporter. Crooked Vulture says, I tried to make a platformer, but I ran into issues. Ooh, well, I mean, the fact that you tried, I mean, I'm sure you saw, like, I didn't finish mine. I ran into some issues, you know? If you want to share it, I will still check it out. I'll be happy to check it out. But, I'm sorry that you ran into issues, but I hope that that was, like, valuable, and you found that you learned something about yourself, about the process in trying to make it. Because really that's what it's about, is trying it. You don't need a Patreon to join the after show. All you got to do is head to the link that's in the description at the bottom of the description, and there will be a public post on there. You can follow the Patreon, and then you'll get updates in your email that you won't get anywhere else about Hyper Game Dev. You do need a Patreon account to follow, but you don't have to follow. You don't need one. You don't need one, Halloween King. It's just a web page with a link. You don't need one. Pepe wants to thank the mom and the dad. That's so nice. They're so proud of you. Paige says, I've been recently making an FPS and I've not had the energy to continue it. That's, you know, that's kind of the story of game dev sometimes, is starting big ideas. That's what I did today in my game for the jam, you know, having a big idea, diving in, try to do it, being excited, being amped, and then like, ooh, this is getting, I don't know. Yeah, that's just kind of part of game development, is just having all these ideas that you don't get to fully realize. But that's okay. You know, try to have fun making it, and be willing to come back to it. Be willing to come back to it. Because just because it's not finished doesn't mean it'll never be finished. It just means it wasn't ready yet. It wasn't ready to be finished yet. Crooked Vulture asks if the after show is right after this, like immediately, like I'm gonna I'm gonna turn this stream off, and then I'm gonna turn the other one right back on, like immediately. And the link is up right now on the Patreon page. It's just a way to advertise the Patreon. Just go to the Patreon link in the description, click on the YouTube video, and you'll be brought right back here. Not a stupid question at all. I mean, look, we do this every week. If you're not here every week, how would you know? You wouldn't know. So it's not a stupid question at all. There's no stupid questions. Finishing things is hard. Yeah, in general, whether it's game dev, art, you know, you're starting projects, it's really hard to bring them to completion, for sure. That is a hard thing. And we can't be too hard on ourselves for not finishing things, because it's still worth starting them, and there's always the chance you come back. It's Paige says, it's midnight, so I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, It's Paige, and thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Again, I stream on Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays, 6 p.m. Eastern. Whatever that is for you in your time zone. I hope you'll calculate that out. I'm gonna head over to the after show now. I think we're good. I'm so glad we had Dreamers come through. Sometimes I use other engines for the game jam, but Dreams is always my favorite. Take good care, take care of each other, and yeah, have fun making games, y'all. See you next time. Maybe soon. Maybe I'll see you right now. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you in my dreams. Maybe I'll see you in dreams. Maybe I'll see you in the grocery store. Maybe I'll see you in a box at the bottom of the ocean, because we can breathe underwater. We got the ability to breathe underwater. There's nothing weird about that. We're like fish, and everything is really good. So be happy. All right, bye.